So, Kelly, yourself, you shared a little with me earlier. So you're suddenly able to come from inside out and surrender. From your own personal journey, how has that come about? What suddenly changed for you?
The people that have walked in through the front door here. One of my, in the first 6 months we were open, I had a wonderful client who came in and she says, Kelly, you need to get grounded. Okay, girl. And so that same year, I was given Wayne Dyer's The Power of Intention in December 2010, and that was the beginning of my spiritual journey. Due to the nurturing of some very wonderful practitioners and a lot of inner child work, going in and visiting that inner child and seeing where that pain and the trauma that you spoke about, acknowledging it, feeling it, and then letting it go. I mean, it's really amazing what you can do to heal yourself.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
It really is.
The body has the wisdom, doesn't it?
It does.
It has the wisdom. Are you prepared to share just a little? I mean, it's entirely up to you about the trauma that was early for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
You know, I was a person that was kind of abandoned. I was never sexually abused. I was never physically abused. But the emotional abuse that I felt between the ages of 2 and 5, my brother was born. My mom saw no reason. At that time, people didn't know that they should prepare the child at home for the birth of a new child. You know, this was back in the 60s. And so essentially, my mom shipped me off to an aunt I'd never met at 2.5 and just abandoned me to go have this baby. But that's what people did back then, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember crying for a week, and I've never gotten over that pain. You know, until now, I go in and visit my inner child, and I just let her cry inside. You know, and the more I do that, it's like I'm almost getting to the bottom of the well, I think. You know, I mean, the tears aren't coming as hard as they did at one time. The other thing is that my father left when I was 5.5, and my mother kind of put me in the position where now I was head of the household at 5.5 because she just completely, you know, went into a depression. So it's such a young age to be exposed to that, and I was really emotionally stunted until it's just been in the last few years that I put it all together.